All right, now for this finale, for the cream of the crop, as you said. This is Generation 1, Red and Blue. This is where it all started. Pokemon 20 years ago. People from Go going like bananas over Gen 1 Pokemon. This is how we were. And we had to deal with those awful sprites in the games.
Let's talk about that Mankey sprite real quick.
That Mankey sprite. that Blastoise sprite was just like his belly just took over.
Goodness.
You ever put the Red or Blue cartridge in like a Pokemon Game Boy Color? It would have just like the red tint over everything because it was the red version and the blue like tint over.
You can press the D-pad at the beginning thing to change the colors? Did you ever know that?
No,
it's really interesting.
Really?
Wow. Like you can do it so it's all dark,
Mm-hmm.
like it's all like black basically. You can change it so it's like all wacky colors.
Wow, that's 20 years later.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I remember I bought a Game Boy Pocket, a lime green see-through Game Boy Pocket to play it. I went through batteries like crazy. I had to buy like the rechargeable battery pack. This thing was sold out. Pokemon Red was sold out in my Toys R Us for like ever. It was like 3 weeks I've been searching for this thing. It finally came in, and I took the little piece of paper that they had at Toys R Us, and they're like, "Yeah, I want this." And the guy was like, "Oh, you got two." I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited, I got two." But like, I don't know.
Oh, those little... I forgot about those.
The tabs.
You bring it up front and they're like, oh, here it is.
Because like, they didn't trust nobody back in the day.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, it was good. I had like the magnifier setup over the Game Boy.
Yeah, that's
because, we didn't have backlit screens back in our day. We had to play in light, so playing at night, trying to play a couple hours before going to sleep, you can't do that without some kind of light. Man, the struggle was real back then, so...
let's see. I remember I played Red for the very first time at my aunt's house. She actually had a Game Boy and a bunch of really good games.
And that was part of it?
Yeah, she had Pokemon Red. She actually gave it to me. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Good guy.
I started playing Pokemon Red. Then I got a Game Shark. I was doing some Missing No action. It was really exciting.
Yo,
my first game was so messed up. Like, I would use the codes to get everybody. It's like, oh, yep, I did it. Not really.
I would do some weird stuff. Like, I would start with, like, random Pokemon. I would start with, like, an Execute. Because I'm like, why not? Just that's my first Pokemon. Get, like, all Master Balls and stuff. There was a lot of stuff. I probably corrupted beyond
me too.
belief.
But when I first actually played the game, I bought Yellow with the special edition Game Boy.
Oh, with the Pikachu.
It was like Pikachu and Togepi, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was a bunch of guys around the screen.
Yeah.
And that's when I legitimately played it, not like cheating.
Right.
Although afterwards, I did do the Game Shark code for the Surfing Pikachu.
Yes, because was there any other way to get that besides?
I don't
the code?
think so.
Okay,
if there was, I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah,
and now it's kind of relevant again because Raichu's surfing again.
Yeah, because of the.
So I wonder if there's gonna be a surfing Pikachu again.
Wow, it all ties back together.
Yeah,
and like that Pokemon Yellow was like how it followed the show more so, and then that was cool. And then Pikachu would just like follow you and check up on it, and then you try to evolve it, and they're like, nah, and then. Then there was like that trick where you can trade them, then evolve them, then trade them back. But I only did that once because, why not? There's so many on the list that to go down to 5 was really hard. So this would be the 5 just favorites. And I'm going to start out with 1, Cubone, because Cubone is cute, but has the darkest... like lore ever. Where does it start? Does the mother have to die for it to happen? Like, what came first, the skull or the Cubone? That's like
it's born with its
mother's
skull.
Its dead mother's skull. Like that makes
kills
no
its mother to be born. Like,
it makes no sense. They need to fix it. They need to retcon it somehow. They need to give him like a pre-evolution.
Speaking of pre-evolutions, what about that Kangaskhan baby that's coming out as a baby?
That's also another dumb thing. Like, they're saying, oh, why can't the baby Kangaskhan be Cubone? Did it get the Alola form? Yeah, it got the Alola form.
The fire
the fire, like the fire dancer, which is awesome. But, yeah, Cubone, it was, like, so awesome. Like I said, the only thing they need to fix is the lore, because unless... the lore is there's only like such few amount of Cubons in the world.
Everybody's got a Cubone.
But there was only one in Lavender Town because, you know, the dead mother was the ghost and all that. But yeah, Cubone, bone.
I want to see what Cubone looks like without his skull mask.
It probably doesn't have.
It's just a Charmander.
Yeah, or there's no face. You just lift it off and just like a head. It's just
that's so scary.
Yeah, no, because that's the craziest Pokemon ever.
Number one for me is starter. Squirtle.
Squirtle
is the best.
Squirtle Squad.
I love Squirtle.
You really can't go wrong with any of the. Like,
honestly,
starters.
you really can. I just love Squirtle. He's so good. I don't think I initially started off with Squirtle in Red. I think I started with Charmander. I said Charizard. Charmander, yeah. But I love Squirtle. Mm-hmm. War Turtle's even better. And Blastoise is just ridiculous.
Because he's got cannons coming out of his shell. For no reason. There was no prelude up to that.
So like, good.
War Turtle didn't have like a little water gun.
No, he just got these fluffy little ears.
Yeah,
and which fluffy little tail.
Which he got rid of.
Yeah, he's just like,
everything.
I forgot I was a man.
And then it's like Blastoise. It's like America. Like he's the Republicans of it. He's just like, I'm gonna take my cannons now.
And we can't forget about the Squirtle gang with the sunglasses.
Squirtle Squad. That's probably the best meme.
I think that's like the first time we see War Turtle in the show too. That whole episode.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely. I didn't even realize Squirtle was a Squirtle until many years later on.
Is that like confirmed? I know it's supposed to be like, like it's got a squirrel type tail.
Yeah, apparently, you know the name Squirtle, Turtle.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, freaking Squirtle. Oh god. All right, going up next. I am going to go with a starter myself, since we're going to go starter for starter. Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur was my favorite grass. No other grass starter has replaced my love with Bulbasaur. Design-wise, like, look-wise, just, you know, awesomeness. It's got a seed on its back that blossoms.
It's got a bulb.
The bulb. And Venusaur is just like this dinosaur looking on a plant. I will kill you because I will, like, put poison in the air. It's poison ivy, pretty much. You know?
One thing we forgot to mention. Mega Evolutions.
Oh.
Blastoise, didn't he have like one cannon or something? One giant cannon. He's got...
And then two little cannons on his arms.
I think they went a little hard on it, but I think it's fine.
Venusaur's.
Did he just get like another flower on his head?
He got a flower on his head.
And he got bigger.
Yeah, and the stem got bigger.
And he got bigger, like...
Oh, yeah.
By a lot.
For sure. Height 7 foot and Venusaur is 6'7". Yeah, a couple inches. And also, Bulbasaur, you know, in the show he was tough, he was the protector. And when he let off that freaking solar beam, and just it's like, and then like that. If you didn't hype off that, then I don't know what Pokemon show you were watching. Because nothing was ever...
Can Bulbasaur legitimately learn Solar Beam?
Yeah, I think he learns at like 45.
It's such a long time to have a Bulbasaur, though. Like,
no, he doesn't.
He can't even learn it. Wait, what about TM?
No, this is not... Solar Beam, he can learn it.
Yeah. So Ash was just cheating. He's like, TM.
Yeah, because it was for show like purposes. Yeah, Ivysaur learns out of 44. Interesting.
I never really liked Ivysaur too much, but Venusaur is awesome.
Yeah, because it's like a big dopey dinosaur thing that you can probably just
big. Dopey
You'll never run out
dinosaur.
of oxygen, because he's always the source for H2O, not H2O, O2, whatever oxygen is.
H2O.
Yeah, no, that's...
Wait, oxygen?
Yeah.
Oxygen's just O.
Oh. What's O2 then?
I don't know. We're talking about science right now.
I don't know. Like, it's been a while since science. Alright, continue. What was yours?
Next up is Gengar.
Gengar.
Love Gengar. Gengar. I still think he's pretty much my tippy-top guy.
Yeah, Gengar's cool.
Gengar's really cool.
He's one of those illustrious, gotta trade him to evolve him. Class.
Yeah. He's just got this weird look to him.
His name origin doppelganger. Yeah. Person's exact double or shadow, which goes into
Clefairy, Shadow,
that the Pokelore, which I'll believe in that one because it makes logical sense. Like Clefable is Gengar's shadow, whatever.
Well, Gengar's Clefable's shadow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ghastly's really cool. Love Ghastly. Gets even better with Haunter, with licking people and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Gengar with his little smile. He gets some teeth.
Yeah.
Gengar also has going for him that he was the OP. I hate his Mega Evolution. So dumb looking. I never liked that thing. And his Mega Evolution, the shiny form is even worse. That white one.
Oh right.
Ugh, yeah. God. Gengar's got going for him that he was in the opening.
Yes.
Of Red and Blue.
Yes, with Nidorino.
Nidorino or Jigglypuff. Apparently, I found that out because I never played the blue version.
It was different.
Apparently, Jigglypuff was in the opening of the blue version.
Huh.
And I was like, oh,
I guess I didn't realize that.
Like I only knew it as Nidorino.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
And like going with so many Pokemon, like Nidorino and Nidoking is the one I had to like X out of my list, but we can go.
Yeah, that hurt. I really like Nidoking.
Yeah, but we can go back to ones later. Next up, number 4 is Scyther. I talked about Scyther in the last video, but Scyther is where it got started because it's a freaking praying mantis that can literally kill you.
Ugh.
Because it's like what 6 foot tall.
I don't think it's that tall.
I don't think so. It's 4'11".
Yeah,
I gave it a couple feet, but still.
Scyther's so cool.
But he's a mantis, like, and he's swords for hands, and you can only get him in the Safari Zone, which was like a hassle to get. But
those Safari Zone Pokemon, man,
they were OP.
They really were.
I think
Scyther, Pinsir,
Tauros,
Dratini.
Dratini
was in there. That's
right.
right.
That's the only place where you can get him, and it was all the way in the last area, the last corner where you had to like fish.
Yeah.
And you had to throw rocks at him. So, like, that was stupid. As much as, like, it was a hassle, I think the first gen Safari Zone was, like, the best use of it because it made you want to get those Pokemons because they were worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's...
I also really liked his voice a lot. It was so high-pitched.
Yeah.
It was such a cool look at the... Scyther!
Yeah.
I feel like he's just going to yell in your face and then cut your face off.
God. And it's a bug, so you can, like, attack psychics who were OP in this game. So
yeah,
a lot of things were OP in this game.
So, yeah, the first game. Come on.
Well, rap, remember?
I was about to mention rap. I was literally about to say that. Freaking Tangela is just gonna destroy you.
Because you literally can't move. For 5 turns, it actually had the 5-turn max. All right, we're just gonna do it again now, and then
didn't Fire Spin do that too?
Yeah.
Or something similar?
Yeah, anything anything wrapped moves, like...
So bad.
Confusion, you always hit yourself, but whenever you do it on a CPU...
You're like, nope, got it.
I'm not confused, bro.
Number 3 for me. Yet another Eevee evolution. My favorite Eevee evolution. Vaporeon. Love Vaporeon. He's got that mermaid tail going. He can learn ice moves. He can learn water moves. Got anything to say about Vaporeon?
Vaporeon was very strong. Yes.
I feel like he's probably the strongest out of the evolutions.
Yeah, and they made him strong and go too for whatever reason.
Oh my god!
Like, I think the biggest choice, or one of the biggest choices, as much as picking the starter, was picking what Eevee evolution you wanted, because you only got one in this game because there's no breeding.
Yep.
One and done, bro. Like, you got to make your decision hard and like early on to get like your moves. So you don't want to have like a level 50 Eevee then decide to like evolve him. So
yeah.
I like Vaporeon's design. He had that little...
Those fins on his head.
And that little collar. Like the fin collar. What's his name? Evolution Vaporeon. Long period of time.
Well, it's the whole...
Oh, Eon. Yeah, gotcha. I don't know, I think probably of the Eevee first. You know what? I don't think I could name them. Who would be my favorite? Like, because I like Jolteon because of its spikes, the Flareon because of its elegance, Vaporeon because of its, like...
For me, because Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. I have no issue with Jolteon, though. I don't really like its design too much, but he's still really cool.
because he's like static. So like I feel like anything electric is gonna be like pointy by nature because of like the static.
Yeah.
Look at Zapdos. Look at Electabuzz. Look at
Nobody likes Electabuzz.
Pikachu. Does Pikachu have pointed? Yeah, Pikachu has pointed ears. Yeah, and the tail. Is that all electric types really?
Yeah, there was a whole lot.
Yeah. Oh, Magnemite, but that's because he's a literal magnet. So whatever. Arcanine.
Ugh.
I love my fire dogs, and Arcanine is the OG one. Growlithe I love, but Arcanine has the elegance, the big fluffy mane, and he's a species of a legendary, even though he's not legendary.
He's not a legendary.
So if they ever retcon that, they would have to really. But in lore, maybe there's only because there's like one of them. Because he was also in the entrance of the show.
Mm-hmm.
He was running with Rapidash.
I will travel across the land,
in that
searching far and wide.
Did you ever get a Mega Evolution? No.
Nah.
Because you know why? He don't need a freaking Mega Evolution. Cause
he pretty much already is. He's got like the flowing hair.
He's a freaking Arcanine.
Ugh.
Maybe he'll get in a Alola form, but
I mean, judging by the fact that Ninetales and Vulpix did, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, and it's a lot. It's seeming to be a lot of Gen 1ers are getting Alola forms.
How about that Water Arcanine?
Oh man,
He's
Water
gonna,
Canine.
He's gonna just doggy paddle.
Aquanine.
Aquanine. That's
Yeah, I know. Whatever. But yeah,
why is he called Arcanine anyway? What's his name?
Because he
Arc?
Canine.
Arc.
And Arcane is ancient and mysterious.
Oh, that's too much.
And
Sorry, I'm more of a Vulpix / Ninetales guy. Although they didn't make my list because there's so many great Pokemon in the first gen.
Yeah,
that hurts actually because I really like Vulpix.
We're gonna go down to the 150 and just give a brief after this.
Shout out.
It's gonna be an extended video.
I think I'm gonna do my last one before I do like the person I have next on the list because that's like my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Next up is Magmar. Love Magmar. Everybody I know hates Magmar.
I like Magmar.
Well, most people I know hate Magmar. John.
Implying he watches our videos.
We'll see. He's just awesome. He's just fire. He's fire incarnate. He looks like a duck. I like the fact that he looks like a duck. Mm-hmm. I feel like he shoots little fireballs out of his little duck bill. And that fight with Blaine and Ash. Charizard versus Magmar. Such a good fight.
Charizard vs. Magmar was the hypest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know!
The build up to it, like, I think it was on Saturday mornings. You had to go through the whole school week for that?
Yeah.
And to be like, yo, are we ready? Are we ready? And they're like doing the test of might. They're like trying to like push each other. And Charizard didn't even want to really fight him. But then he was just like, yeah, I got you, Magmar.
He's gonna show you up.
Yeah.
Because my seismic toss on your ass.
I think Magmar was just like, yeah, I'm pretty strong. And then Charizard was only, I don't know.
They were just like, I live in a volcano. What do? You just sleep around all day, right? No, not sleep around. I mean, like,
Charizard slept around all day.
Well, I don't mean like sleep around.
Oh, right. No,
he's not like that.
He's lazy. He's not a floozy.
Floozy.
Yeah,
that's a triggering word.
Oh man, the writing in that Pokemon show was so good. I don't know, maybe because we were kids and we didn't know how writing was supposed to be, but it just clicked on all cylinders. I'm like, wow, this is... Aside from, like, I guess the filler episodes, like, that whole season was just, like, you can watch and be like, yeah, brings back all the feels.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Damn this game. Damn this movie. Damn this show. Damn everything.
Damn everything.
Last one on my list. Had to be Dragonite, because why not? Because he's a freaking dragon. He's the most that really evolved from that type of evolution, because the first two forms were serpents and this one was like bipedal, 2 arms, tiny wings. I call him the Homer Simpson of like the Pokemon because he's so dopey looking.
He really is dopey looking, but I love him.
But he's so like lovable, but he can eat your face off.
Dude, he's such like a badass.
He's 7'3", he's 500 pounds.
This right here, this is Dragonite.
Right. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. But you can, because you can evolve him. So I guess.
I guess you could.
You know he has like freaking strong back to have those tiny ass wings lift his big ass body. He's just like flapping.
Wasn't he in the movie and he was doing some really cool stuff? Didn't he send a message to Ash or something?
He spoke, I think.
No, that wasn't him speaking.
Oh, he did?
I think it was somebody speaking, like, for him.
Oh. Or maybe Slowking. Slowking spoke.
Yeah,
Slowking spoke. Dragonite didn't.
I just remember Dragonite sending a message, and I'm like, wow,
yeah.
Dragonite can actually fly with those things?
Yeah, I think he had, like, one of those, like, tube things, or, like, a messenger bags or some shit like that.
I don't remember.
But,
How can something so, like, mystical looking as Dragonair turn into something like Dragonite?
Yeah,
like, what happened?
Like, if you look at Dragonair, it's got, like, the elegant curves. It's got, like, the ears of,
it's
like...
It's got kind of like a feminine look,
yeah.
almost.
That little ball on its neck is probably, like, filled with the wonders of the world and the universe.
It's like a necklace, like a gem.
Yeah.
Like a nice gem.
A pearl gem.
Pearl gem?
Pearl gem. Relating to its majesty, mythical fire-breathing creature, and turned into Dragonite, which is a noble cavalier and mythical fire-breathing. Okay, fine. Well, whatever. Yeah. Dragonite's a Dragonite.
What happened to that gem? Did he eat it? Did he get fat from eating it?
That's
like, what
probably
happened?
why. And the color changed.
It's entirely different.
Blue to yellow. That's why...
Magikarp to Dragonite, and then, Dratini
Magikarp to
Dragonair, Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Would have made a lot more sense.
And that was another one of, like, the fan theories. But when you look at it, the Magikarp to Gyarados does make sense because of the Chinese lore, or whatever lore it's from, because of going up the waterfall.
Like, just going by sheer looks,
Yeah,
though. Like, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, physical attributes. It would make sense for that.
Because he's even got, like, the little noodles that Magikarp has on his face, on his head.
Yeah.
He's even got that.
Antenna noodles. But Dragonite is Dragonite. So the reason why we don't give him, like, more, because he's so awesome. Because he has Hyper Beam. Sure, dragons are only strong against dragons, weak against ice, but their base stats are, like, OP. You can't really mess with a dragon.
No,
so
you don't mess with Dragon.
You don't mess with Dragon. And you don't mess with Dragonite.
I actually had to nix Dragonite from my list. He didn't make my list, even though I love Dragonite.
Who's on your list, then? Who's the one that defeated this dragon in your heart?
Cadabra.
Cadabra.
I love Cadabra.
Was it the spoons?
It's the one spoon.
The one spoon.
We don't need two spoons to make Cadabra great. Don't make Cadabra great again. Don't give him another form. He doesn't need any forms. Alakazam doesn't exist. I don't like Alakazam. Although Alakazam's fine.
It's 2 spoons, though.
He don't need 2 spoons. And Kadabra's so beefy. Look at that tail.
He had a mustache, though.
Yeah, but there could be female Alakazams and Kadabras, so that doesn't even make any sense.
Still.
I love
a female
Cadabra.
Mr. Mime. But
Well, that doesn't make any sense either.
Kadabra's...
Abra's a pain in the ass.
The biggest jerk in Pokemon
Yeah, oh my
history.
god. Kadabra, though. Like, once you get that Abra, you're like, oh, Kadabra, he's here.
Because, like, he's super fast. Special attacks were OP in the first game.
So good.
Because they were just lumped in one stat, so...
Like, why do you need 2 spoons? Why do you need more than 2 spoons? Look at Mega... I'm looking at you, Mega Alakazam.
Well, he had 2 spoons, though. Oh, he had, like, 4.
He had 5.
5 spoons.
And then he got a crown. He went full wizard.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen him like that.
It's so dumb looking. I hate it.
It's actually good, because it's like, he's an old sage now.
I mean, he went from, like, magician, like, psychic to magician.
He's like Dawson, though.
Yeah.
He's like yoga.
I don't know.
You learn all the
But
yoga.
Kadabra, I almost always train a Kadabra in my games. Most of the time I'll evolve an Alakazam just because he's strong, but I don't really want to because Kadabra's a million. They should just switch Alakazam and Kadabra. Because wait, look at Abra real quick. Look at Abra.
Abra's. Wait, look at Abra.
Abra. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam.
Yeah.
Abra, Kadabra,
Okay.
Alakazam.
Abra's
Abra's
a
super
little-
skinny.
super-
Super skinny, right?
Thank
And
you.
then go to Alakazam. Oh, still super skinny. Check that out. He still must be weak. Oh man. Then go to Cadabra. Beefy as hell.
I think because but you take away the tail and he's kinda
Yeah,
skinny.
but beef. Look at Brock Lesnar.
Why do you have
Is
a
Brock
tail,
Lesnar
though?
super skinny?
Why did he lose the tail? Now he is. Now
Brock Lesnar super skinny?
Now he's off the steroids. Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna get suspended too.
Maybe he needed that spoon to ingest his steroids. You know why he needs the 2 zooms? To focus. He has a beam right in the middle of his forehead. He like puts him out, and he's just like,
how could you have 2 spoons but be skinnier? What are you eating? Nothing?
Because you're eating...
He's eating the nothingness of his soul.
He's eating oats. And he's eating, like...
He's eating, like, old man stuff, because he's getting older and older. And then, like, he gets 5 spoons, and he's like, I forgot what I was eating. So my very last one. Cadabra. Psychic types are the best. Ghost types are second. Water types third.
Yeah.
So let's go through this 150. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Any special mentions?
The ones that we couldn't add on the list, like Charizard, obviously, because it's Charizard.
Charizard's great.
Charizard's great. Even the bugs, Butterfree, Beedrill, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. The show. I attest this also to the show, because going back to how good the writing was, the show, every time you introduce a Pokemon, it would give it like its own special like heart and soul. You connect with them, so when you go back to the game, you're like, I remember in that episode I should train that. Like Raticate, I trained Eradicate once because of the show.
Because of the boat. Was in the boat. Nidoking, so awesome.
Nidoking, Nidoqueen.
Giovanni had a Nidoking. Ugh.
And remember when Mewtwo like just wrecked the Nidoking? No, it was he wrecked the Arcanine, and didn't Gary have a Nidoking also in the show?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember. Pikachu, Raichu.
Yeah, not even mention Pikachu. Pikachu's just iconic.
Yeah,
like you can't really think of Pokemon without thinking Pikachu.
Yeah, it's like Mario Brothers, but in all reality, I like Raichu better. I think Raichu's like a much cooler Pokemon because he's a little big mouse.
He's got his Aloha form now.
Yeah, his Sand Splash.
He's surfing
cool.
up a storm. I was always a big fan of Venonat, specifically Venonat.
Venonat, Venomoth. I like both forms of that.
Paris was pretty awesome. Vulpix is still one of my favorites. He didn't even make the list. Yeah. I'm not too crazy about Ninetales Vulpix though.
Like Zubat is just annoying because of the caves and all that.
Psyduck. Ugh.
Psyduck
was so good in the show, especially. Never understood Golduck though. Golduck was a little much. He's one of those that just like changed colors for literally no reason.
It got smarter. It more graduated. Like, if you go to Parasect, he's like that's a dark lore too because he's like a host Pokemon. It's not even himself. It's like a parasite that's controlling Parasect. Diglett, Dugtrio. Those were OP. In the
Shout out
games.
to Mankey's Sprite Art.
The Sprite Art.
It's not gonna show us on here, unfortunately. It's so bad though.
Primeape was cool because of how ferocious it was in the show. Poliwag, Poliwrath.
I always liked Poliwrath. I thought Poliwrath was pretty cool.
Poliwrath was good.
His fists are massive. Machop.
Machamp. Like, champion of the world. Victory Bell for always eating James.
Yeah.
A Tentacruel for just being a thing. Golem. Geodude, Golem, Graveler.
God.
Slowbro, Magneton.
I was always a big fan of Slowpoke and Rapidash. Both of them.
Yeah. Seal and Duogang. Yo, Grimer and Muck. Those are underrated. I love Grimer and Muck for being just dirty sludge they are. Just
not my thing, sorry.
Sheldon Cloyster, they were cool too.
Krabby.
Oh my god. Yo, King was the real MVP in that Johto League for Ash. Beating that Cloyster down.
Yeah, judging by the rest of your list, I'm surprised you didn't put Rhydon on there.
I know,
like literally everybody on your list looks like Rhydon, but Rhydon's not on your list.
Because that's how a testament to the other guys.
Cuban
and Marowak. Executor has now gained more in popularity because of his stupid ass lower form in being Dragon. That's the only reason why Executor is like popular again.
Yeah, Hitmonlee though. Hitmonlee is the best form out of all of them.
Of the fighting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Hitmonchan was like... Hitmonchan, though, is a boxer. You can't...
Yeah, but it's wearing a dress. Looks like a dress, even though it's shorts.
Yeah, lick your tongue. Coughing, wheezing, right on.
I was like Staryu and Starmie.
Yeah.
I never understood why, but it is great.
It's like a fighting noise, but they're psychic, so it should be like, hi-ya. I don't know.
But it's not a fighting type.
No, I'm saying, like, they make fighting type noises with their hi-yas.
Oh, yeah. Gyarados is always great. Pinsir's always great.
Kangaskhan. Like, this cluster right here all the single evolutions before it like diluted itself
yeah.
with like multiples.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pincers, Tauros, just strong enough to have one form. Even though I think Tauros still just has one form.
He's got to get some more tails.
Does he have Mega?
Nah.
No.
They haven't done anything with Tauros.
Yeah.
Lapras reminds me of an old lady. I love it.
Yeah. Because, like, that dude, that good guy was just like, yo, you want a Lapras? And be like, yeah. Remember in Goldenrod City?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I want a Lapras.
Helix Fossil. Ammonite.
Oh, the
Ammonite level.
Hail the Helix Fossil.
So dumb.
Ditto, who became much more useful in Gen 2 and beyond because he was just a love machine.
Aerodactyl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Freaking Kabutops talking about, like, bladed hand Pokemon. Like, Scyther and Kabutops, let's go. Let's have a fight.
Let's go!
Snorlax, just for being...
Snorlax is great.
Just the fat man that he is. Just a lovable fat man. And then, like, the legendaries. And then Mewtwo Mew.
So many good ones.
I dare anybody say Gen 1 was not the best and give me facts and evidence with a 30-page essay on why it is not.
So like, oh, they're just animals.
Just give me another gen, like, pound for pound, like, one whatever, like, the numbered new Pokemon versus the original 150 that are as good, as cool looking, the design, the lore, just everything. You will not find another gen that is as good as Gen 1.
Yeah, Luis would write that essay. He would totally
Luis,
write that essay.
If you listen to this, we're calling you out, bro. Get your squad.
Tell us about Stab.
Because we might have nostalgia flavored sunglasses on.
Oh, delicious.
Delicious nostalgia, but
unforgettable.
But you lift them up and you're like, damn, it's still a good gen. And there's nothing really more I could say.
And that's it.
That's it.
All the gens.
We've gone through all our gems.
Until Gen 7.
We could do a couple more as like favorite Eevee ranks, but we kind of did that
favorite
already.
Legendaries we still
I think
do.
Legendaries, we don't need to put like per gen, we could just give like top 10.
Top 10?
Top 10, like all gens.
Even that many Legendaries?
Yeah, there's a lot of Legendaries. But yeah, until Sun and Moon come out, then we can talk about, I guess Alola forms can be considered new, so they could be
I would
the top.
new. They're definitely a different design, so.
But yeah, Mega Evolutions too, even though it's not
Pokemon has evolved over the years very heavily.
I remember when Mega Evolutions came out, they're like, yo, why you turn into Digimon?
Yeah. And then everyone's like, oh wait, this is cool.
Wait, no, yeah, screw Digimon. But let's just end this before we go on to another rant. I am Angel, this is Rob.
Yes! Cadabra.
And those are our favorite Pokemon. Signing out forever and ever.
Good night.
Because we want to be the very